In this final video, I'd like to walk you through just a couple of additional resources that exist for you as a high school counselor to help you as you're guiding a student through the SLCC Concurrent Enrollment Advising Program. So we're going to jump over to the Concurrent Enrollment website, scroll down here to the Counselors button, and then down to the Advising Resources. At the bottom of this page, you'll see a heading called Additional Tools and Resources. We've added some additional tools for you as a counselor that you may or may not choose to use. The first one is the math pathways. So if a student is wondering which is the best math class for them to take, this document will help you to help them determine which class that is. You can see it's got all of the Math QL classes listed, Math 1030, 1040, 1050, 1060, and 1210. And then it shows, based on what the student's area of interest is, or their pathway, which class would be most appropriate for them. In general, most students who are undecided as to what their major is going to be or what career they want to explore, 1030 is going to be the best class for them. Math 1030 is a general exploratory math course that gives students a broad understanding of mathematics and how they're applied in everyday life. So it's a great class for the general population, and in most cases, it's significantly easier than some of the other math classes, which makes it easier for a student to earn their QL requirement. Remember, for general education, a student only needs one course in each of those categories, and math can be a real barrier for some students. So by recommending Math 1030 for a student who isn't sure what they want to major in, can actually help the student determine sort of where their strengths are in mathematics. So after taking Math 1030, they might decide that the STEM route is the best route for them, and then they'll go on to take Math 1050 or 1060, depending then on what their major becomes. But Math 1030 is a great place for a student to start if they're unsure of what career they're going to pursue. Stepping back here to the additional tools and resources, the next link is Course Prerequisites at a Glance. This document will show you a list of all of the concurrent enrollment courses that have prerequisites and what those prerequisites are. So that way, if you're guiding a student and want to know if a class has a prerequisite and what that is, that would be listed right here on this sheet. The next two items on the list are CE Transition Tuition Waiver flyers, which you can print off and post in your office, or you can hand those out to the students. They have some basic information on the CE Transition Tuition Waiver. Next down is the Utah Transfer Guide. This website allows a student to find out how the concurrent enrollment classes that they're taking transfer to any institution in the state of Utah, and I believe it may also include institutions in the western region. So this is a great tool if a student is thinking about going to a college here within the state of Utah that isn't Salt Lake Community College, or even out of the state, to find out how it might transfer and how it might be received. The next two things on the list are the awards charts, the AP awards chart and the IB awards chart. These two documents will show what college credit a student is awarded for taking certain AP classes if they receive a certain score on that AP exam. So here on the AP awards chart, you can see a list of all of the AP classes, the score that would be required in order to earn college credit for this course. It also lists how many credits the student would earn, and then also, if it's a gen ed course, which gen ed category they would fulfill. The final resource that I'll show you is here in the left-hand navigation. You'll see a link called Tutorials for Counselors. Here you'll find some video tutorials that we've created for you as counselors to help you navigate through MyCE. So you can see there's a tutorial for how you access MyCE, another one for identifying students with 12 or more credits, which we've gone through, and a final tutorial on reviewing CE student academic plans. And those are the tools and resources that we've created for you as counselors to help us as we partner together to help students to select the best courses given their college and career goals. So again, thank you so much for your support. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to one of our SLCC concurrent enrollment advisors. May you have a wonderful semester in guiding your students through this incredible journey.